At this juncture in the year, we typically have two kinds of organizations that show up for a conversation with us. The first is the organization that is scrambling at this juncture in the year. What I mean by that is they've had misses in prior quarters, and there's just tons riding on this last quarter of the year. They're very focused on what's right in front of them. They need to do deals. Okay. The second kind of organization is the one that shows up. They've had good quarters leading up to this last quarter of the year. It's not that they're going to sail through the end of the year. They still need to execute in the fourth quarter, but what's also on their mind is building momentum and building the mandate for the subsequent year. Okay, so they have their next best year. It's a good spot to be. Now, the miss we see with them is often that they focus so much on the corporate mandate, corporate goals, what they want to achieve from a sales or a margin perspective, and they forget that there's this bridge to motivation and accountability that is required. And that bridge is not just understanding the corporate mandate, but supporting the staff in their personal goals, right? Now, about 80% of the population on Earth do not go through at least an annual goal setting process. So that statistic alone tells us that it's very difficult, even if you had the conversation, to bridge corporate goals to personal ones, because most people don't have them. Now, Platinum Standard, that's the organizations that support their staff in their personal, not just professional, but personal goal setting process. When they learn more about their staff, things like, meetings and accountability and, reviews and performance, they don't just mean something to the organization, they mean something to the individual when we bridge that gap.